Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, using tarot to help you do the inner work, heal yourself, and create the life that you truly want to live. This is today's tarot. It's for all signs, and it's for Sunday, the 29th of September, 2024. Hope you're doing well. I have a membership here on the channel now. You might be able to see a join button down there. Please click it and join my membership. You'll be invited along to members only live shows where I do some live tarot there for you. Would love to have you as part of that. If you can't see the join button down there, just go on a different browser or a different device. So what's in the energies for everybody today? We've got leave behind what's no longer you. A letting go kind of a day. Let's find out more. What we letting go of? Why? Unconditional love. Interesting. Yeah, you know, unconditional love, it is possible, right? But I don't think it's healthy for us. Apart from with children or in a well-established relationship with somebody. Because unconditional love is kind of saying, you can do whatever. You can treat me however, you know, there can be lack of reciprocity or anything. That's unconditional love, right? There's no conditions behind it. That's not healthy, right? That's not healthy for us. So save it for when it's applicable. Don't offer it out. It's not good for you to offer unconditional love out. People take advantage of it. Dive. You don't find pearls on the seashore. Deep dive. Dive deep. You know, because unconditionally loving, giving people can just be used by people that want to take, and all of that kind of thing, or very manipulative people, and never get to do what they want to do or add energy to the world. It's wasted energy when you get manipulated, when you're naive and available for manipulation. It's wasted energy. Whereas when you've got boundaries and you're loved conditionally, like I said, apart from the children, love them unconditionally. Yes, love the children unconditionally, not the adults. Or once you're in a committed relationship and it's really, the conditional stuff is out of the way. Absolutely. But if you can get into like more conditional stuff, you're going to start being around the right people, where your energy, we uplift each other and we take each other higher instead of it being wasted on the ones that will just squander it, you know? It's like the difference between enabling, right? So that's what we're doing when we're squandering our energy. We're just enabling someone. So enabling, an example of that is being in a relationship with an addict where you're just really helping them to carry on what they're doing rather than leaving them to crash and then realize that there's some changes needed within themselves, you know? So we get into these enabling situations and that's our energy is just wasted. We try and help someone, we don't end up helping them. We're just enabling them. And all of that helping energy, all of that energy that we've exerted, if we'd have just put it in a positive direction with people that are more on a level with us, we could have grown something, built something with them, actually made a difference. It's like the difference, as a reader and a healer, it's the difference between trying to help someone because you see that they've got a problem, and that's wasted, or waiting for someone to see that they've got a problem and then coming to you to get help. That isn't wasted. It's instigated by the other person because they're seeking. It needs to be that way around, otherwise it's wasted. Well, let's see what's in the guidance today. Oh, we've got the Two of Cups. That's a love match. We've got the Hanged Man, changing our mind about something or seeing things from a different perspective. We've got the Knight of Cups, which is forward movement with regards to romance, and the Nine of Wands, the Wounded Warrior. Oh, tell us more. Two of Cups. Remember, we've got to leave behind what is no longer you. The Two of Cups and the Seven of Inspiration is about protection. So a love match comes in and you go whoosh, closed up like this. Oh, I probably closed up my microphone when I did that. Didn't mean to do that, sorry. Yeah, so a love match comes in and you pull away in protection mode, like eek. Truth and emotional release is behind that. So why do we pull away like that when a love match comes in? Well, it's scary. That's why. Because we've had negative experiences. So honor your truth and notice that emotional, the fear. Of course, we don't want to treat everyone like the worst of what we've been through, do we? But we do want to protect ourselves and have some kind of boundaries, but trust ourselves to have the boundaries when we see. We're talking about conditional love here and it being a good thing. So rather than close down completely and protect yourself completely by running away or hiding, be more of a conditional love person. The Hanged Man, we need to change our mind. Look at that, the Hanged Man again. We need to change our mind, look from a different perspective. Ace of Inspiration, passionate new start. The aces are about new starts, doing things differently. So change your mind, change your mind, change your mind. So love match comes in, you close down. And then you're like, I hate it when I close down. I hate it when my nervous system makes me close down. To new people like that, I don't even give them a chance because I'm in self-protection mode. I'm talking personally now. I recognize that when I do it, and I wish I didn't. And that's this energy, is like, how can I look at it from a different perspective? Yes, my nervous system is going to say, danger, 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 people, danger, for sure. But we can see it from differently, right? We can pick up on that. It's like, okay, that's the truth of my nervous system because I have been through some terrible relationships and abuse and all kinds of things. However, I've learned a lot since then about being discerning, about noticing things, about having boundaries when I do notice things, about not letting people do whatever to me. Perhaps you can talk yourself around if you're in this kind of situation, talk your nervous system around, talk your subconscious mind around. That self-talk, you know, you can look at yourself in the mirror and talk to your subconscious mind and say, subconscious mind, I know you're deathly afraid because there's a person there that I'm attracted to and it's danger to you. But I've learned a lot since those days and I should be able to get to know somebody and be open until I see the red flags, and then I'll be able to protect myself. In other words, telling your subconscious mind, I got this. Talk yourself around, convince yourself of that. Ancient wisdom and past, present and future, because you've learned. That's the thing, that's what I'm getting, is like you've learned you don't need to be in closed down mode now. Knight of Cups, forward movement in romance. Well, we've got the Emperor making forward movement with the Chariot and the Six of Inspiration being seen. This is being seen. This is not furtive. Furtive is what the guys just said. This is not furtive movement forward. This is asking you out in front of your friends or something like that, you know? It's like they're not trying to do something in the quiet. They're not trying to keep it under wraps. They're showing you that they're real and moving forward. The Emperor taking charge of it. But they're doing it out in the open so it can be seen. Perhaps to show you that they're legit. Could be. Because there's not many people that will do that. Because that fear of rejection that we all have is huge. And so if someone is doing it out in the open, they're doing it to gain your trust. Or just because they don't care and they're that confident. Right? It could go either way, but tell us what's behind this. Oh, it's two different lots of cards. Omens and it's all good. So you could have had signs that it's all good, or duality and forgiveness. Oh, why? It's not telling us which way around it is. So like I said, it could be someone that's just like overly confident and that brash that they'll do it in front of other people. Or it's someone who is doing it to gain your trust. Do they know you already? It's about their intentions, isn't it? Oh, how are they going to find that? Well, you're the Wounded Warrior, Nine of Wands. You'll be wary. Perhaps wary of this approach. Six of Materials is a reciprocal energy. Is it reciprocal energy? Is it someone trying to manipulate you? That is what your subconscious mind, your subconscious mind will be saying they're trying to manipulate you. But reciprocation is there. What's behind that is new beginnings. Perhaps you're ready. But know that there's going to be a part of you that wants to go into self-protection mode, of course. Even though we've done the inner work, even though we've figured it out, even though we've healed ourselves, even though we have taught ourselves how to spot the red flags, even though we've learned how to have boundaries and how to speak out to people and honoring ourselves and all of that kind of stuff, even though we've learned, our nervous system, our subconscious mind, they're still going to be triggered by this. They're still going to go into old patterns, and so we need to negotiate that. We need to negotiate that within ourselves and go, okay, I've got this. I know what I'm doing. I got this. Just like trying anything new, we're going to have the nerves, that fear of like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And then the more we practice something, we get to know it. We're still going to have the nerves, say if we're going on stage or something like that to do it, we're still going to have the nerves, but we can talk ourselves around like, I got this, I know what I'm doing, I've practiced it enough, I know what I'm doing. It's that same kind of feeling that fear and doing it anyway. Not in a stupid way, but in a, I got this, I can trust myself kind of way. Okay, what about our love lives for our singles? Seems like there's something going on here. Seems like there's something going on. What have we got going on for our singles, please, in romance? We've got, let there be closeness between you, but give each other space. Okay, love allows and gives, it does not claim. So make sure that you've got space from this person. There's approach, yes, be involved with them, but then take your space too. So this is about giving yourself space as well as them space. In other words, don't try and be with them all the time because you need time to yourself. Number one, to talk to your subconscious a lot, because you're going to have to do that to deal with yourself. But also, when we take a step back from someone, we can gain better clarity about reality than when we're just kind of with someone all the time. So make sure that you don't do that limerent thing of like, oh yeah, let's be together all the time. Let's talk for hours and hours and hours and hours and all night, and then we'll go for breakfast together and we'll spend the day together. Don't do that. Don't do that. Unleash your kindest self and be kind to yourself. Remember, we said no unconditional love, make it conditional, but you can be kind too. You don't have to like, conditional love isn't like being nasty or whatever, right? I think you know that anyway. It's just putting conditions on it so you can't be treated any kind of way. Like, you're not going to love just, no matter what they do to you. No. Gifts, freedom, free to accept gifts from somebody. We've got commitment and communication as well. Might be talking about that with them too. Not like committing to them straight away, but on what they're looking for, what they're seeking, where they at. There's loneliness and a lack of self-worth. Will be playing a part, both of these things as well. So don't just let anything in just because you're lonely or lack of self-worth. Like, perhaps ask yourself, like, do I deserve better than this? Be open and see. What else? In the energies today. Oh, we see, we've got this again. Came out yesterday. Whoop. Both of these cards, the firecracker, excitement, and gong, an exciting event. Tree, affairs with your family. Seahorse, family matters. And wind chimes, peace and harmony. Ooh, okay. Well, think of a yes or no answer question. I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag, and I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for our answer. But it's just a bit of fun. This is a general reading, not a personal one. If you do want a personal reading, they're available from our website, behealing.com. Find a link for that in the description box below and also up there too. Anything from one question readings to full readings, check it out. Click on the guidance reading, because there's different options within that. I'm thinking like maybe I should separate them out, because like there's options like a love reading or a tarot Celtic cross spread or next steps reading, or there's something else in there as well, and I can't remember, general guidance. Yeah, I might separate them out, because you might not realize the different styles of readings that are available under that, the guidance reading. The rest of them are all separated out, but the guidance reading is encompassing quite a few different styles of reading. Anyway, how best to deal with these energies today? I've got the Eight of Pentacles, which is about getting reciprocity. It's about getting back the energy that you put in. So make sure you're receiving back the energy that you're putting in. No longer be the one... No longer allow yourself to get into one-sided things anymore. Notice. And that can be just like noticing. I do something, they do something. Even in conversation, I ask them a question. Let's see if they're asking me a question. Notice those kind of things. Everything is in reciprocation, right? Because some people don't, right? I remember I went on a date with a guy. Oh, it was terrible. And then at the end, it was really annoyed. It was really annoyed because I didn't sleep with him. I'm like, why would I? Because it was like going to the dentist or something. He complained that he said it was like an interrogation. I was asking him questions all the time. And you know why? Because I was trying to get to know him, and he didn't ask one question about me. It was completely one-sided. Of course I went home, as if I'm going to be with someone like that. Anyway, notice these things. It shows, people show themselves with one-sided conversations. Before we even get to the I message them, let's see if they message me back, let's see if they instigate anything. I've invited them out, do they invite me out? That kind of thing. Notice in conversation first, are they asking about you? Is the reciprocation going on in the conversation? Anyway, think of a yes or no answer question now. Your answer is no. It's the ruby. There you go. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new. Leave me a comment. I love hearing from you. And consider clicking that join button down there. If you can't see it, go on a different device, a different browser, and then you'll be able to see it and click it. There you go. Well, have the best day ever, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.